How you doing? It's Sandesh here, and I'm here to do a video about an article which is about feminists um, accuse pro-trans activists of intimidation in the excuse me Scottish March. This is to do with the this is to do with the Scottish hate crime law uh, that was in place not too long ago. Um, and here we go. Feminists protesting against the new Scottish hate crime law have hit out at abusive play cards displayed by pro-trans activists. Women marching in Edinburgh against Humza Yousaf's legislation, which critics, including J.K. Rowling, have warned could criminalise airing critical beliefs, criticise the pro-trans protesters for harassment and intimidation, which is true. J.K. Rowling is not wrong. Pictures from the march show demonstrators draped in the trans pride flag holding abusive placards. One side read, "Trans dogs bites turfs." The term turfs is used by transgender campaigners to describe women who oppose the view that gender is unfixed and can change according to how people self-identify. Another sign suggested that lesbians are attracted to the male genitalia of transgender people, and another that they are attracted to transgender breasts. Um, Women Scotland, a campaign group, told the Telegraph, "It's pure harassment and intimidation, and they are deliberately going out to cause upset. Women are trying to talk about their lives and are being subject to torrents of sexist and homophobic abuse." The march was organised by Kelly J. Keane, a gender critical campaigner who has led a number of Let Women Speak rallies across around the world. Many of those events have attracted counter protests by pro trans demonstrators. Ms. Keane said her purpose was to test the law on the march to see how the police would handle gender critical chants in light of the new legislation which took effect on April the 1st. Um, I did earlier video, and I was talking about this hate crime law and the fact that there were about how the Scottish police were not going to bring charges against J.K. Rowling for pretty much saying common sense and backing up of what she said using facts, which is true. I mean, any biologist and any doctor would say that a transgender person is not a woman, even if they claim to be a woman, because they are a man biologically, by birth. That's just a plain fact, and the thing is, someone tried to say to me in the comments to the effect of, that you're just saying it's as if they were trying to say that I was not telling the truth, and I was trying to spread lies. I know the fact that you make J.K. Rowling, she's sort of spreading hate speech, and speaking facts is not spreading hate speech. If you don't like what someone says, even though that they're telling the truth and they're backing up by facts, that's not hate speech. That's more of a problem on your part, and that's just a basic common sense. And so the thing is, I'm not surprised that feminists are. It's sort of not surprising that feminists are starting to be abused by pro-trans activists, because I mean, even trans activists are going after comics. I remember like a year or two ago, like Dave Chappelle was doing a stand-up show, and a trans person jumped on the stage who had a fake gun, but he had a knife in there, and tried to stab him, tried to incite violence, mind you, right? But luckily the security got to them first, and they basically handled it. So the thing is, basically, for the trans community are basically saying, if you spout if you say something to us which we don't like, and then we have the right to incite violence against you, which that should not be tolerated. You should not use violence against anyone if you don't like their opinion. I mean, an opinion is opinion. It's just like a nose. Everyone has one. No one should be subjected to that. I hope these are not the sort of feminists who think that women are better than men. Look, women and men are good at are good at some things and bad at some things. Both it takes a man and a woman to make the world a better place, in my opinion. Honestly, that's why how I see it. Anyway, that's it for the video. Oh, the article. I'll leave it in the link in the description. Anyway, that's the video. As I said, please like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know. Do you think that trans activists are going too far by doing this sort of abusive behaviour and even inciting violence? Because I honestly think they are. I mean, if anything, this should be brought to people should be going to it should be going to MPs and even politicians in general and saying like this cannot be tolerated. Enough of this, because this pretty much isn't fair to anyone else. I mean, the fact that pro-trans activists are allowed to incite violence is just plain wrong. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.